Hola Mis Amores, it's Nori here, and I am a self-trust coach that helps female founders finish what they start in their business in 90 days. Welcome to today's episode of Tea Time with Nori. If you're here for the first time, pull up a chair, pull up your favorite cup of tea, and let's have a quick talk. Today, I'm excited because I am going to be talking to you about how to believe in yourself in 4 steps. I want to share this with you because I think it's really important that we understand what goes into believing in ourselves. You may have a feeling for this already because I am a self-trust coach, but I also have found that when we are clear on what it takes to believe in ourselves, we are more intentional about believing in ourselves. We are more consistent when it comes to believing in ourselves, and we are able to really live a life that we are happy with, that we are joyful with, and that we enjoy, not just when we're getting certain outcomes, but no matter what's happening in our surroundings. I want you to be in a place where you are living a life that you really love and you really enjoy, and you're not trying to snooze your way through, because when you do that, you show other people that it's possible, and the more people see that it's possible to live a life that we love and we enjoy, the more people are going to be out there doing exactly that, and the world is just a better place because of that. So the first thing you want to do when you're struggling to believe in yourself is you want to acknowledge it. You cannot heal what you don't reveal. You cannot address what you ignore. We have to be able to acknowledge that we have these feelings. If you are currently launching a business, or if you're looking to transition to a new place, if you're experiencing a change in your life and you're struggling with this, you have to accept that, you have to acknowledge that it's something that you're facing in this moment. Because when you acknowledge that, you release the desire for that validation of other people, and you begin to focus on acknowledging yourself and validating yourself. And then you don't need to wait for other people to give you that, because you're giving it to yourself, okay? So when we acknowledge how we are feeling about a situation, when we acknowledge the challenges that we're facing in a situation, we put ourselves in a position to do something about it. So that takes me to number 2. After you acknowledge, you want to then accept all the things that you don't like about that situation. Now, this is really important because a lot of us want to reject the things that we don't like in a situation or about ourselves, because we think that in some shape or form, it's going to make it go away. The spoiler here, it's not. If you do not like something about yourself, if you don't like something about your circumstances, if something is going on that's causing you in your environment not to believe in your ability to make things happen for yourself, you must accept that that is happening so that you can do something about it. So once you acknowledge it, you have to accept that it's there, because when you accept it, then you can actually change it, right? When we are not accepting the things in our environment, when we don't accept the things that we don't like, they don't go away. They actually get stronger, because what you resist persists. And we want to make sure that we are accepting these things about ourselves so that we can do something about it and we can change it. And in the business, for example, if you are currently not getting the clients that you want, if you are questioning the whole business thing, if you are trying to determine whether you should go left or right, you have to accept that that's where you are. Too many of us feel like we should know by now, or I shouldn't have to do this, or I shouldn't be dealing with this. And whenever the shoulds pop up, that is a clear indication that you are not accepting your current reality, which means you're not putting yourself in a position to change that reality, okay? That takes me to number 3. After you have accepted your reality, after you have accepted the things about you that you don't like, and this process is uncomfortable, I'm not going to front, then we want to move into the 3rd step. And the 3rd step is aligning. What do I mean when I say aligning? When I say aligning, I mean getting really clear on what do you need to refine. Having gone through the first 2 steps, having acknowledged how you felt, acknowledged your situation, having accepted your situation so that you can change it, now it's time to get really clear on what are the specifics of this process. What do I specifically need to change? If I'm not attracted to people that I want in my circle, if I am not getting the clients that I desire, if I am not in a place where I want to live, what are the specific things that I want to address so that I can make that happen? And if you are asking yourself, well, Nori, I already did that, but I don't know where to get started, then this is what aligning means. It means to put yourself in the spaces where the people are that can help you make that happen. And it doesn't have to be only in the form of coaching, which is what a lot of people think about, but you can learn from books, you can learn from podcasts, you can learn from videos like this one, you can learn from all different spaces. What matters is that you find the information that you don't know and that you gather it because it's having an impact on your life. A lot of us think that I don't know something, so I shouldn't be held responsible for it, but that's not how life works. Just because you don't know a piece of information, it doesn't mean that you're not being impacted by not knowing that piece of information. You understand what I'm saying? And when you give yourself room to understand this and to find information that you don't know, you enhance your human experience. You begin to believe in yourself more because you know that, oh, it wasn't just me. I didn't have this information and now I have it, so I can do something about it. And your life begins to transform. It's so critical that you align yourself with the people and the information that it will help you achieve your goals, because when you don't do that, you don't see progress and you think that something is wrong with you versus just the system that you're approaching to make these goals happen. Okay? Let me know if this makes sense. Then after you do that, so you first acknowledge, then you accept, and then you align yourself with the information that you don't know. The next step, the last step, step number 4 is to act. And what do I mean when I say act? I mean to release everything you cannot control and focus on the things that you can control. Too many of us are out here taking responsibility for things that we cannot control to avoid taking action on the things that we can control. And we want to shift that. Because if you're going to stop playing small, if you're going to step into your power, if you're going to make things happen for yourself and live the life that you want, you have to be active participant of that process. And that means letting go of the things that you can't control. You can't control other people. You can't control what they do. You can't control when they do it and how they do it. You can only control yourself. You can control what you think. You can control how you respond to how you feel. You can control how you show up in situations. You can control how you address your triggers. You can control not taking things personally. These are the things that your attention can focus on so that you can materialize more elements of the life that you desire. And when you do that, you release the worry of being validated because you accept that you can only control yourself. Therefore, the validation of other people, while it may feel nice, it's not needed because at the end of the day, they can only control themselves. And it's important that you know that, because when you know this, you can believe in yourself. You can follow this path. And when you follow this path, you can have more of that freedom and that enthusiasm and that joy that you want to feel in your life. And you can, more importantly, stop having an attitude and pressing the snooze button and being worried because people don't like you. It doesn't matter what people think about us, but it feels like it matters a lot to us. And we have to be able to navigate that while believing that we're doing what's best for us. And it all starts with being really clear on acknowledging what you're experiencing, accepting that this is something that you're currently experiencing, so not resisting it, and then aligning yourself with the information or the people that can help you navigate it, and then letting go of everything you can't control by taking action on the things that you can. And when you follow this system, when you follow these steps, your life becomes more amazing. You begin to feel less stressed, less overwhelmed. Your mental health takes on another level because you are feeling good. You know that you're doing what you can and you're focusing on yourself. And when you do that, you start this chain reaction of possibilities for yourself and for other people. So this is what this looks like in action. Here is a visual of this system. I teach this system to my clients and I'm sharing it with you because I want you to thrive. I really do, because when you thrive, I thrive. And when I thrive and you thrive, the world thrives. And then we have a much happier and joyful experience as human beings, and we can bring that happiness and that joy to other people, and ultimately we have that power, right? So let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know which one of these steps do you feel like you're challenged with the most, and if you need any help. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hasta luego.